Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Tru Inferno. Back with another Black Ops 3 commentary video. Now, for those of you who been hitting me up on Twitter, aka the Mob Squad, y'all are probably expecting me showing you some clips of Comic-Con, the Motor City Comic-Con that occurred this past weekend. Unfortunately, because of the mass amount of clips I recorded, and the small amount of time that I had between Monday night and Wednesday, I decided to postpone that video for Friday. So it will be up this Friday, where I will have more time to work on the clips. I already selected the clips that I want to be in the video. I just gotta, do some edits and add some music, sound effects, things of that nature. It'll be up Friday. Now, another thing about that is, when I was recording all those clips, I tried to attach my mic to my camcorder, but it wasn't working, so unfortunately the sound was not recorded. Otherwise, it would have been a much more funnier clip, segue, I'm gonna call it. It would have been so much more funny. So unfortunately, there will be no sound. I'll have music playing in the background, but everything, but there'll be no sound or anything like that. And yeah, there you go. That now today's video, I would be basically telling you what happened while I was at Comic-Con. So I only went for one day, and that was on Saturday. Because that's when it was basically everything was going on Saturday. Friday, I saw the lineup, it was straight, but none of the major stars was there. They were only going to be there Saturday and Sunday, and there wasn't a lot of stuff going on Sunday. So Saturday was the time to go. So yeah, there you go with that. And that was my first time ever going to a comic convention, in this case, Motor City Comic-Con. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was pretty cool. I read by myself. I saw some people that I knew there. And yeah, but I went by myself, but it was still cool. I was up there with the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. And here's why. Because I'm looking at the Motor City Comic-Con website, seeing who all gonna be there, things of that nature. This is many months ago. And I saw that the Four Horsemen was going to be there. The Green Ranger was going to be there. China was going to be there. Well, supposed to. But, and then the original Batman and Robin, Adam West and whoever played Robin, I forgot his name, they was going to be there. And so many other stars that I'm not exactly familiar with. But if you would have saw them, you probably would have recognized them. I mean, so. I believe, like I said, somebody from The Walking Dead was supposed to be there. Somebody from Gotham was supposed, a dude who played Penguin was supposed to be there from Gotham. Somebody from Breaking Bad supposed to be there. And then one of those stars actually made a comment on my belt, like, "Yo, that's a nice belt or whatever." I'm like, and Rob was talking to one of my boys, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's what's his face for so and so. He just saying he liked your belt." I'm like, "For real?" I'm like, "Oh, snap, that's tight." But it was crazy though, because like I said, because of the belt, a lot of people was taking notice. A lot of people liking the belt. It was funny because I'm walking right there. This one scene, and it didn't make it. It won't make it on the final footage or the final video rather, because I'm walking. I had the camera facing down, and then some random Caucasian dude walked up to me and was like, "I challenge you," and I'm looking at him like, "Wait, what?" I had this. What the heck? I had this look at my face like, what? And then I realized, I'm like, oh, okay, now I get it. You want to challenge me for this, referring to the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. So he was referring to that. I was like, nah, and then I was walking off. But I was playing. We was talking a little bit. Cause he said he did that to somebody else, and dude was scared or whatever. I was rolling. It was hilarious. And I was randomly. Now this part will make the footage. I was randomly filming, and then I caught Deadpool in I don't know what type of outfit that was, but it was like a maze outfit, but it was like blood all over the place. He just walked up to me and just started talking like, "Yeah, man, I'm just enjoying Comic-Con. I saw Wolverine earlier. He was being just a prick to me and blah, blah, blah. You see that my crouch is hurting and blah, blah, blah." I'm like, I was just dying laughing. It was hilarious. And then there's another scene where and this one will make the cut. I'm walking, right, and I see a bunch of people, mostly dudes, just standing in this one spot looking up. And I'm like, what is going, like, it was hard to maneuver through these guys. And they were just standing in this one spot. I'm like, what are they looking at? And I turned and looked up, and I'm like, oh. Now, what they were looking at, you just had to wait till Friday. Now, there is a story within my first time experiencing Comic-Con. So, as I mentioned, the Four Horsemen, the original Four Horsemen, so we're talking Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tony Blanchard, J.J. Dillon, and I forgot who the other one was. I think it's Paul Orndorff. I forgot his name, Paul something. They were all there, right? Now, I went on the website the night before. So, we talking this Friday night. I went on the Motor City Comic Con website because if you go in there and you click on these guests, some of them were charging for photos and autographs. So I click on the Four Horsemen to see, okay, what they charging. I didn't see nothing. Like I click on I forgot this one chick. There's this one chick who is a model. Fine to say, but she only do models for comments and heroes and villains and things of that nature. And even though there was an amount on her next to her name, but there were dollar signs next to her name. So there was a dollar sign underneath photo op. There was a dollar sign underneath autographs. So I was like, okay, she's going to be charging, but we just don't know how much yet. But when I click on the Four Horsemen page, there was nothing there. I didn't see an amount. I didn't see a dollar sign, nothing. So I'm thinking, oh, man, they're going to be signing autographs for free. I'm going to get them to sign this WCW World Heavyweight Championship belt. So I get up there, right? I'm like, oh, yeah, here they go. Because the first thing I did was, as soon as I got into Comic-Con, and I'm going to talk about when I first got there. That was crazy. But as soon as I first got there, I was like, okay, we need to find the Four Horsemen. So I'm just walking, minding my own business. Then I finally found them. So I jump in line thinking, yeah, man, I'm about to get this autograph. There's not a lot of people in line, blah, blah, blah. And I saw a sign next to their names, and there was prices. So in order for you to get a signature from any of them, it would be $50 per person. Photo op, $50 per person rather. Both, $80 per person. I'm like, oh hell no, forget that. And I got out of the line with the quickness, though. It was crazy. You couldn't admit, like, the security was crazy. Like, if you were standing outside the line trying to film them or take a picture of them, they'd be like, no, you can't do that. You gotta keep it moving, blah blah blah, or whatever. Because I was constantly doing that with the Four Horsemen. But then I think on my later try, when security came up to me, talking so you can't take pictures, even though I'm holding a freaking camcorder. Now, granted, you can't take a picture with a camcorder, but would I really take a picture with a camcorder? I mean, seriously, come on now, common sense here. And then I was standing next to the Green Ranger, aka what's his name, Jason David Frank, and security was like, you gotta keep it moving. Like, even I wasn't. No, I wasn't filming him, cause I already filmed him earlier. But yeah, I was just standing there resting. And then I just like ignore. Even though I saw her coming, I just simply ignore her and just like turned and walked a few steps or whatever, and then just look, mind my own business, whatever. But let me get to the stories real quick. So after I explore all there is to Comic-Con, now you could go outside of Comic-Con and go to the hotel spot, which is connected to this area, the arena or whatever. And they had like an anime spot, a video game spot. They had conferences where the guests would go and speak in these different rooms, wherever. But if you go further down, you would get to the hotels, the dining spot, the bar, the lounge area, and of course the hotel lobby, and then of course the actual hotel itself, which was the Hyatt. Yeah, it was in the Hyatt. So I'm kicking it in the lobby and near the welcome desk rather. I'm charging my camcorder. I'm charging just the camcorder. I'm just chilling. And then I happen to look. I'm like, oh shit, that's Ric Flair. Like, he just happened to walk up towards the front desk. And I'm like, oh snap. So I like grab all my stuff with the quickness, camcorder on, all that crap. And I was following him. And then we made it back to the bar/lounge area. And there was this I don't know how old he was, 10, 11, 12-year-old kid, boy, with a badge. Mr. Flair, can I have your autograph? Flair was walking his direction. When he heard that question, I crap you not, he pulled a 180 and walked away. I crap you not. And I'm standing there like, damn, son, that's messed up. But yeah, that was crazy. And then, same area, like I think 2 minutes later, there was like 4 people chilling at one of the lounge tables. And then Flair walked up, was like, woo, it's the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And let me tell you something. No, I can't do his voice. I can't do it. But he basically was like, yeah, do you mind if I get this table? Because I need to hold a table for my buddies and we gonna be drinking, blah, blah, blah. They was like, oh, sure, Mr. Flair, no problem. They grabbed that stuff with the quickness and just left that table like they stole something. I was like, wow, okay. It was actually funny. It was actually funny. I actually did talk to Arn Anderson, you know, he acknowledged me or whatever, so that was pretty cool. But aside from that, that was basically that. Oh yeah, let me get to the when I first got there. When I first got there, there was this massive line. Now I've been in long lines before. If you follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever, I got Daniel Bryan to autograph my Daniel Bryan Blu-ray DVD cover, whatever. That was a long line. I was in that line for like 3 hours, dog. Mostly because it wasn't really moving as fast. But this line, that had to be the longest line I ever seen. And the crazy thing was that was for people who got their tickets in advance. So yeah, if you got your tickets in advance, you had to get in that line. That was just for Saturday. And I was like, okay, where do you go if you just want to buy your tickets? If you didn't get in advance. They was like, oh yeah, just stand right here. And then I stood in this line for like 3 minutes. Got my ticket and went straight in. I'm like, I ain't paying, I ain't getting no advance tickets for this. Especially since you had to pay an extra $2.50 just to get them online. I'm like, no, that's stupid. And then you got to wait in this long line just to get, that's dumb. So, yeah, there you go with that. Like I said, the actual footage, the actual video of my experience at Comic-Con will be this Friday. It will be done. It will be edited, and I'll try to make it as funny as possible because there were some funny scenes that occurred at Comic-Con. Now, would I go next year? Well, I'm planning on going to C2E2, which is Chicago's Comic-Con, next year, because that's where the NWE crew would be at and some of the Cybergoons. So, the first ever Cybergoon will have to show up one of those days. Now, for as Motor City's Comic-Con next year, well, depending on who's going to be there, I'll go, and if I can roll with a group or whatever, then I'll dress up or try to dress up or whatever. But yeah, there you go with that. Now with that out the way, let's get into this gameplay. And as you can see, my squad dominated. Y'all know who this is. This is the new Jake Ashby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and see y'all next time. Yeah. Now here's the telling number: 1,656,335 dislikes. Yes. So it actually broke the one. Not only did it break the 1 million dislike barrier, but it's actually on its way towards 2 million dislikes. So, and that's what I want to talk about. Like, my gosh, how and why did this game get so many dislikes? Or not this game, but the official trailer.